Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Techu Tuesday. This is the 1 hour stream we do every Tuesday for people who enjoy our favorite game, Techu on the Chair. Today, we're going to have a very fun day of, 1 hour stream of playing me against the machine. I'm your host and world champion, Alvaro, and let's get right to it. As always, we're going to start by playing the lowest card on hand, and in this case, it's going to be this number 2. Okay, we're going first, and right away, I know if it played a 9, that's an indication that it has big cards on hand. So we're not going to go straight into a fight because I have nothing, to compete with him at this point. We can do a little stalling, playing this card on the side lane. Okay, so now we go forward. It is most likely going to move forward as well. Okay, it didn't. So that means it doesn't have a king or an ace on hand. It does have high cards though, because it played a 9 over here. We could go straight ahead because we have a king. We just drew a king. But we can't do anything that reckless early on in the game. There's a chance it could draw an ace next turn. He just have to do, he has 2 chances out of 21. So I don't want to take that chance early on. Let's just play sideways here, and if it doesn't move forward, then we are going to move forward. Okay, it did go forward, so let's play here, this 9. And as I told you, it didn't have a king or an ace, otherwise there's a good chance it would have gone in the middle. But it has a queen, it had a queen, so the AI considers that a high enough card to make a move. And we're going to counter that with this king on top of the queen. Oh, it had the ace. It didn't draw it in this turn, it had it the previous turn. So the only thing we can do right now is we could either, play backwards here and try to come up on this side, or we could be a little risky playing in the middle and hoping that the AI will not take my card in the middle, but instead will try to go after this 8. There's a possibility it could just go after the 6, and that's a risk we're gonna have to to accept here. Let's see what happens. Wow, just as expected, and look at the card it played with. This is gonna be very hard for me right now. I don't want to have to do this, but I see no other choice. My only chance of winning here is getting the ace, and it's not coming on yet. At least we know it doesn't have it. Okay, we just got it. This kind of turns the table a little bit. Let's see if we can keep this on. And okay, we could go after this, but I'm just gonna play sideways. I'm gonna see what he's got on hand right now. Okay, that was turned out to be an even better move, because right now, if I would have taken these 3 with the 7, then he would have used that queen, and I wouldn't be able to move forward. Now I can. So let's do this now. It didn't work out after all. At least we got him to use his ace, his other ace. By the way, I could have gone after this. I could have redone the same strategy, play on top of that 6 here and see what the AI could do, but I just got reckless, I would say. And now we can't let him advance over here. We have to do everything we can to stop him. Otherwise he would be sneaking behind our defense. And he did it anyways. Okay, so right now we don't have to be concerned about this. The AI already played both aces and both kings, so he's not going to take over this. The only thing I should be concerned about is maybe this 5 over here. So let me just play this king on top of a queen. My ace is going to come up either this turn or the next. It's going to be the next one. But no matter. You know, we got this move over here. And we pretty much got this one in the bag, guys. So I'm 1 point ahead. I'm going to take over the king here. The AI can't do much about it. The only thing it can do is maybe try to come up down here and take one of these cards in the home row. Oh, sorry. But at that point, we will not, you know, we will not lose this. The worst case scenario is we'll get a tie, but not a loss. Okay, so he didn't go for it, so... Sorry, guys. I don't know what's gotten into me. But yeah. We came out on top on this one. Really tough, I should say, because I was feeling like an underdog for most of the fight. Most of the match. And yeah, this is how you... It's important to play your big cards strategically, because the AI used his other ace on top of this 10, and then he had nothing to stop this queen over here, this king over here, and then, you know, I played it right this time. It could have gone south, but I'm glad it didn't. So let's keep going. Oh, by the way, I gotta make sure audio is being heard properly. Let me check the stream a little, you know, for a second. Well, all good. So as always, we're gonna play the lowest card on hand. It's gonna be these 3 here. Oh, what's up? Oh, and we got a draw. We got a tie. So this is when things get a little tricky. You know, I got an ace right now, right? And you know, when you get an ace, you want to go forward immediately. You want to go straight ahead. So what happens is, you know, that may not always play out perfectly when you have 2 cards instead of 1 in the home row, in the AI's home row, I should say. Because what happens is, you know, let's say that I play these 6 right here, and I go first. Let's assume that I go first. I kind of want to go in the middle, right in the middle, but the AI may choose to go on this lane, and that doesn't always play out the way we want it to. But let's see what happens. Okay, the AI goes first. So right now, I'm going to play on whatever lane they choose to play, which happen to be in the middle. Okay, look at what happened. It didn't move forward, so it doesn't have an ace. I'm going to take a big risk here, playing this jack in the middle. That's why I said it was risky. This is the kind of fight, the kind of matches I hate the most. When I have to go around all the way here and allow the AI to take all these cards. I hope it pays out. Okay, this is another huge risk. If the AI has an ace to take that king, I'm done. Okay, it didn't. It's not giving up, guys. So let's do this instead. I don't know, you know, he's gonna want to take that 4. I'm gonna let him. Worst case scenario, like that, then I just block him up here. So we're 4 points behind right now. But we do have a chance to come back from this. So pay attention. I could go here. Okay, let's see. It already played both kings. It played a queen on under here. And these are the queen here. So it already played both aces, both kings, and both queens. So there's no way for the AI to stop this jack right now. And that's what we're gonna do. Now he's trying to make a comeback, or I should say maintain his lead, and I cannot let it happen under any circumstances. So we're just gonna forget about this queen here, since it already played it back there. I have the luxury of playing it up here. Remember that we have the last play on this. So right now this is a 1-point game. It's not looking very good for me though. Now it's a 2-point game. Okay, guys. So I think we're in trouble. Let's see what happens. A tie? No, it was saving that one for last. God damn it. Yeah. I had to play this king over here. I just had very bad cards early game, and the AI took a lead that I couldn't overtake. But we did our best. And let's keep it going. Now, this is one of the worst hands to start with, in my opinion. You have nothing but middle range cards that you're gonna just gonna throw away in empty spaces. So, you see what happened? It played in the middle. There's over 90% chance that it's going to play an ace as soon if I play this queen over the jack. So since we got an ace, I'm not gonna take that chance. Against the AI, I wouldn't. Against other people, maybe. Okay, this is another big risk. If I play this king, well, I shouldn't say risk, but this is another situation that I dislike a lot. Because if I play this king, I know it has an ace waiting for me. I just know it. But the other play here would be to play this jack or queen on an empty space, which I like even less. So let's just go ahead and give him the king. Yeah. What? He just drew it? I don't mind placing a 6 or a 2 on an empty space. So for me that was a win-win. don't know why I decided to play that over there, knowing that I could, or you should know that I could easily take that one. But I'm just gonna play this 6 here. At this point, we just have to hold on to our lead, guys. We don't have to stress too much about it. As long as we can keep taking cards on every turn, it's all good. You see, I was thinking about maybe playing that card over here. It's a good thing that I decided to play that, you know, next to the ace, because if I hadn't, then I would have had to place this queen on top of the 4 or that 3, which to me would be very unpleasant. And we got him to play this other ace, which is very good for us. So it played both kings and both aces. So that means these 2 cards here are unstoppable. Anywhere I put it, he's not gonna have a way to take it. So this would be a way for me to create a roadblock, like the one I'm about to do over here. Well, this is not exactly a roadblock, but I will place a bigger card in it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep taking cards because that's all I need right now. I think we got this one. I'm not 100% sure, but it does feel like it. Okay, great. Oh, I didn't get a Techu because he played a 2 on its final move. I was afraid it would have gone after these 4, which I had absolutely no way to block. But even if it did, it still would have ended up with me 1 point above it. With 1 point above it, because it still had to play, you know, any card on an empty space. Great, so we're 2-1 today. Let's keep going. Again with the lowest card on hand, which is a 6, but we're still going first. So we're just gonna play these 2 over here sideways. And we're moving forward with this 7. This is a very uncomfortable situation. Normally I would play sideways, but look at the cards he already played. It's 3, 2, and 8, while I'm playing a 2, 6, and 7. And if he hasn't, and the lowest card I'm gonna play right now is a 9. If it continues to play low cards, then he's getting a mathematical advantage, especially late game. I want to avoid that at this point. I'm just gonna move forward, hoping that I'm able to. No, I was hoping to be able to overcome this battle. I wasn't counting on the AI having a queen on hand. But still, I'm not giving up. I should have taken that queen, by the way. But I'm glad that mistake didn't cost me any trouble. Okay. So we're just gonna move forward here, and it will definitely have a card to counter my move. I want to know what it's going to do, so I'm just gonna play these 3 over here. I was hoping it would spend a bigger card. like that one, but maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, so it played a 9 on an empty space. That means it, that's the lowest card on hand at that point. I'm gonna play this 6 here, hoping that it spends another card. Oh no, that didn't happen. So I'm just gonna take this 7 here. He will definitely respond in kind, and I'm just gonna sit back and relax. He's up by 1 point, guys, so we should take that into consideration. We won't be able to hold back for so long. Actually, we should think about moving forward right now. This is what happens when you get your aces in the last turn. Well, not the very last turn, but a lot later than I would have hoped. And the AI is going to win this one. This too, but I was lost either way. And we're 2-2 for today. Okay, the same deal. The AI plays sideways, so he doesn't have an ace. I'm moving forward. This is the kind of situations that I end up paying, that may pay off, but oftentimes it doesn't. I'm just gonna risk it and see what happens. Okay. So now I'm gonna play this queen, the ace on top of this card. Now I actually got in corner. He's probably gonna tip. Yeah, he would play here. Now it has a 9. We usually want to keep differentials to a minimum, and playing this 10 over the 9 is better than playing this 7 over the 2. However, you have to consider that if you play it a 9 on an empty space, it's because it has much bigger cards on hand. So what I want to do right now is just place this 7 on top of the 2, hoping that it will use the any big cards he has on hand to take the 7, which hopefully is going to be greater than a 10. No, it was exactly 10. Anyway, we still keep differentials to a minimum. We're going to play this 10 here and then the jack over here. And the AI is also playing the same game here. Okay, it looks like I came out victorious in that exchange. He ran out of gas. And we're gonna keep playing the same game. Hopefully it's gonna take that queen with an ace. Yep. And now we're gonna take this queen with a king. Oh, that's very good what just happened. He's hopefully going to link his cards here. I can't let that happen. So I'm gonna make him pay for it. Taking this 2. And just keep taking on his cards. It sort of gave up. I could keep, take this 3, but I'm not gonna use a jack or a or a king to take that over. I'm just gonna let him take these cards. My lead is big enough. Okay, see what happened? He played both kings, both aces, so he's not gonna take over this queen here. And I'm just gonna play this jack here. The only thing he can use to take it over is a queen. If it does, I have the king over here in standby. So we're down to the very last 3 moves of the game. I still have an ace I haven't drawn, and it's a 2-point lead, so I got this. I'm just gonna make sure I get a Techu. I got the last move on this one, so that's a sure thing for me. Oh, it doesn't have any more queens, does it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any more queens. So we ended up with a 3-point lead and a Techu. First Techu of the night. Let's see if we can keep this going. Great, so we're starting with the lowest card on hand. We got a draw. Was afraid of that. Now look, I'm gonna have to use a 9 here. Look at that. I was afraid I was gonna have to use a 10 to take over that 2. This is a very risky move, but that's the only move I got. Okay. Wasn't that bad. I could have played here, to avoid the AI placing a card here without paying for it. But it's a very risky move. I don't know when it's gonna draw one of its aces and then take it over. And if it takes over this king here, any card I put here would be an easy prey. Okay. Sometimes I talk a lot and the next move everything turns around. So here we go. Now it's most likely gonna play here because it wants to, take care of every card. He's not gonna try to leave, leave cards exposed on purpose. At this point, we can't do much. All we can try to do is avoid him taking any more empty spaces. It did go for it anyways. Interesting. It probably has big cards to win any possible confrontation, so I'm just gonna see what it has. I got my ace here, so if it draws a king, I'm going for it. If it plays a king, sorry, because he could have drawn it anytime. I kind of want to let him play big cards and empty spaces. It wasn't so big, but we'll have to deal with that one. Okay, and again with the differential dilemma. We want to keep differentials to a minimum, playing it here. But if we play that there, I know for a fact that it's going to take over this king. And it's going to be really tough for me. So we're just going to play this jack on top of a 9. You should know that it will take it over. So we just got this queen ready here. And the only card it can use to take over that queen is the other ace. because it already played both kings here. That means this king is safe. No matter what happens, he's not gonna take it over. Again with the differential dilemma. Look at that. Play the jack. And from this point moving forward, the game is pretty much won. It's very simple. May have a king, a queen, and I got my king ready. And then after that, taking these 5 would be a piece of cake. Good. We are 3 and 2. Let's keep it coming. What is it? 3 and 2? No, I think it's 4 and 2. Well, we'll check. We'll check the recording later. Let's just assume it's 3 and 2. And we got another ace. The AI is going first, so that means we just pretty much play in the middle. It plays sideways. You guys know that's an indication it doesn't have an ace on hand. And we're going straight ahead. Another risky play. Damn it. That's why I say it's risky. It just drew the ace. And now we're gonna have to play the side lane. We can still come back from this, but it's gonna be an uphill battle. Let's try to do our best here. I was kind of hoping it would do that. That way we would be kind of on equal grounds. He took a king from me and I took 1 from him. So in that regard, we are kind of tied. But he's up ahead in the scoreboard, so we have a lot to recover from. I'm gonna let him take these 3s. I don't mind. I'm just gonna go back here. Oh, did you read my mind? Damn, that's we're kind of in a hot spot. Because I don't want to use that jack to take over a 5 or a 6. I could take this A with an ace because it already played a king here and I could just forget about it, but we got this jack in a very vulnerable position. He could just cut me off very easily and then I have no access to the other cards that I want to take over later. So I'm just going to take over this king here. It's not easy access, but it's much closer than being cut off from here. You see what I said? It's not easy. He's gonna try his hard. He's gonna try very hard to conquer that space. It's the last move, so he's gonna play the ace here. Why didn't it? Oh, it's just screwing it with me. And we almost made it. We almost got him back despite losing the middle with a king, with an ace over a king. But that's why you should know it. These kind of moves are very risky. It did pay off last time I did it. It didn't on this one. That's why I don't always. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. So we're 3 and 3, and we're gonna play sideways. We run the risk of playing a high card in the middle, but when it's this close to the center of the board, I usually don't mind. I'll explain why in just a second. Damn it. If I play a queen here, he's gonna play a king or an ace. I know it has it because he put a queen right here. That's because that was the lowest card he had at the time. He got a 10 and then played it sideways, but if I place a queen, that's just asking him to take it over with a king, and I have nothing to take over a king in that scenario. Um, what I was saying earlier about not minding putting a queen on an empty space if it's the middle ground is because let's say that that the AI takes the middle space with an ace or any other card I cannot take at the moment. I don't want to give him easy access to my home row, and putting low cards like this 6 is exactly that. Um, that's why I don't really mind putting a high card on an empty space if it's the middle space, if it's the middle lane. Okay, so you see nothing but big cards on hand right now. We're just gonna play here. And just as I told you, big cards on hand. I could have played here or here, but I don't feel like attaching so many cards together if I have no if I don't have a sure win. So the AI played this 10 here. You know what's coming. Most likely a queen. Whoever gets the ace first, I think it's going to be in a very advantageous position. He has an empty space he's going to use here. And I'm the one who has to start confrontation with him. It's a good thing we got this ace here, but I don't want to play it just yet. I just want to keep taking cards. Let him take those. As long as we're both taking cards from each other, it's all good. I just need to run out the clock. And by clock, I mean, run out of cards. And it seems like that's what's going to happen. That's the importance of getting a big lead, because it's easier, in general, not always, but it's easier to hold on to a lead than coming from behind. If you got the right cards, of course. we're 4 and 3 today. Okay, this 9 is not a card I want to play sideways, so I'm just gonna play in the middle. Hopefully, in my next turn, I'm gonna get a lower card that I will play sideways. Okay, we just did. The AI played forward. Thankfully, I got a 7 on this turn. But you see why I play forward. What? Okay. This is gonna be interesting. So he played king, ace. I got both kings on hand right now, but I don't want to play them on that spot. I want to place an ace here. I don't want to play any card that he could easily take later. That's what I want. FYI, I played the ace immediately because, you know, the other cards on hand were kings. But if I had a lower card like a 5, 6, 7, or up to 9, I would have played it and then take whatever card he plays on top of it with the ace. Okay, we're just gonna take this jack with the queen here, and if he takes it with an ace, doesn't matter. The AI has a lead right now, and I'm about to block him off, hopefully for good. The only way he can move forward is coming here, and I'm gonna try not to let that happen. The only thing I have to do is run the clock. Okay, I don't have the last card, the last move on this one. Do I want to go for a Techu? Yeah, let's try it. Let's do it. Should have played the 2 and then take that 2 with this. Okay, it turned out to be not that bad. He can't move forward. Oh, yes, he can. It's not gonna be enough though. Oh, god damn it. I wasn't counting on those cards at the very end. So we're 4 and 3 with a tie. The AI playing sideways. This time I'm gonna do the same because I have low cards to spare. And look at the exchange. You know, besides, with the exception of the jack I just played here, every card I've played has been lower than cards he's played. So 3, 3, 5. You know. And now we got big cards only. So we need to move forward. Do I want to do this here? No. But on the other hand, it wouldn't be good for him to play an ace on a side on a side lane. On the other hand, for me, it is very advantageous to play that. Let's see what he's gonna do. I'm pretty sure he has an ace on hand, but I have no other. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, this is very tempting. You want to take this jack, sorry, this king with a queen with an ace, but at the same time, it's even better for me to do it this. I might regret that later on, but let's hope I don't. Don't worry about that. We're counting on it. He's gonna play the ace here. I know it. Oh, a king. Okay, so this is why I decided to make that move. He won't be able to cut me off here, but I will cut him off. So it played both kings already, so I don't have to be concerned about, you know, his kings blocking me off or something, because already. Ooh, this is top spot for me. I can take this 10. I have a 3-point lead. Oh, I won this one. I shouldn't be worried about anything. And we came out on top. We're 5-3, right? With a tie. And we got a little bit over 10 minutes left of the stream. I think we can make 3 games in that time. Let's make them quick. Let's see if I don't explain every move and I'm just going very fast with it, very quick. Ooh. That's gonna be hard for me. Yeah, oh, even harder. And I have nothing but big cards on hand. Okay. This time I'm going all in. I have cards that I need to spend on top of his cards, not on empty spaces. And it played out pretty well. Oh, god damn it. That's what I was hoping for. This is a tight game, so I can't exactly. What? So the AI didn't take the king. Interesting. What I was trying to say is I'm not going to win this by running out the clock, but I think I'm in a very good position here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for. I don't mind this because I don't have to worry about that card or any of these 3 spaces. He does have a king that I won't be able to block. Oh, I lost this one. Yeah, I lost this one. So we're 5 and 4 with a tie. Oh, I was hoping not to tie this. A lot of people usually don't like playing aces on side lanes. Honestly, I couldn't care less. Look at that. I'm gonna block an ace with a 5 up here. Okay. We're just gonna block him off here. Yeah, got just the card I needed. Perfect. It's a tight game. One more time. There's one card I won't be able to stop, and that is the other queen he hasn't played. Oh, I think he's gonna win. Is it a tie? Yeah, it's a tie. Fun thing is that I initially played these 3 here, you know, to try to block him off, but he used that to get closer to me. If I had played that, you know, lower in my home row, I would have won. But of course, there's no way to know how it's gonna turn out at the very end. If we all knew, then this game would have been much easier. Believe it or not, I don't want to play that jack on top of the 8. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it anyways. Do you remember that game where we... Fuck. The AI is trying to screw me over. Whew. Finally. A breath of fresh air. Now let's see if you can back down. No, you won't. Back to... Yeah. He's really going for it. It's a 1-point game. 5 cards left to draw. Now we're tied. But I have nothing but low cards left. That's not good for me. Another tie. Well, it's better than a loss, considering I was trailing the whole time. Let's hope we win on this one, because remember guys, we will not end streams with a loss or even a tie, so I'm just going for the win. I'm just gonna play until I win. I don't like this. This is getting better and better. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose this. Oh, another tie. Let's keep it going, guys. Okay, this one we should win pretty easily. Oof, yeah. Keep wasting big cards. I'm not even gonna take that 9. I'm gonna let you waste even bigger cards. Go on. Ah, that didn't work out, did it? Now, this is a good strategy against the AI, but it doesn't always win. I would say you have like a 90% chance of not losing with this. But when I say not losing, that includes ties. So it's not 90% chance of winning. Those are very good odds still, so we should be able to make it on this one. Oh, look at that. It's a 6-point lead. Can we end this with a Techu? But it's going to be like a 5-point lead. Yep, we did it with a Techu, so no better ending than that one. Dude, I just totally forgot what was the score at the very end, but we ended up with a win and a Techu. We can't ask for anything better than that. So this is gonna be it, guys. This is gonna be the end of this 1-hour stream of Techu Tuesdays. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Join our Discord channel. Download the app at techu.app. And I'll see you guys next week. This is your world champion and host Alvaro. See you next time.